Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us again on this Friday afternoon. This afternoon, we're going to be going through how to add, I guess you could call them virtual display homes onto your website. So they're really, they're Matterport 3D videos where someone has gone through and virtually recorded a home doing a walkthrough. But your clients will be able to actually use these as a virtual display home by navigating through. So I'm just going to show you some of these that we've got on our main website at the moment. So this one's of a Hudson double-story design here. And what we're aiming to do here is allow you to embed these into your own website. And they'll turn up very similar to this, where there's a play button here where a client will land on the page. They can click on play and immerse themselves in a 3D view here. So you've probably seen some things like this before. We can make it full screen as well. All right, and everywhere there's a little circle you can sort of navigate to. All right, so we've got quite a few of these in our library now that you can make use of. So you can have a little play through those and have a look in your own time there. So on our main Integrity New Homes website, we've got a tab called Display Homes, and we've got a number of those listed down this page here. All right, so to get started for our own websites, we need to log into our admin panel. Today, I'm going to be working on our Tweed website. And I've already created a page here just called Tweed Heads Display Homes. So you do that just by clicking on this new page button just here, and you'll get this next edit screen, just as I will here by clicking this edit button. Now, the reason why I'm calling these display homes is just because it'd be a nice, neat trick to try and work on your Google SEO to try and get lots of keywords for the words display homes, the town that you're building in, and try and get some visitors based on those keywords. So if you don't have a display home, this would be a neat little trick to use. All right, so the page name, obviously when you're creating this, it tells you here you must not use spaces and use hyphens instead. So no special characters in this part. Again, loading is full of keywords here. So display homes, and the area that we're trying to build in is Tweed Heads. So you want to try and customize that as much as you can to your own website. Don't copy from anywhere else because you won't get the SEO benefits. All right, so the header text is just what's displayed at the top of the page. That will also become your heading as well. The menu text is display homes, so that's what's shown up in the menu at the top here. And you've got a description for a few more keywords, and just this is a section here that Google can use just as a little snippet of your page when people search for your page and it shows up in the results. All right, so for this example, we're just going to leave the full width unticked. We want to make use of the narrow size of the screen and the feature ads that will show on the right-hand side. And obviously you want the page enabled and the menu link enabled there for this to work. All right, so we're starting off with a blank page here. So we've gone through some other articles before, or some webinars showing you how to edit these pages. So you can refer to those if you need to, if I'm going a bit too fast today. Now I've got some pre-formatted text here that I'm going to start using. So I'm just pasting this in from a notepad here. So again, I'm trying to make use of the keywords here. We're trying to target display homes and obviously the town that you're building in, Tweed Heads in this example. All right, I'm going to make this heading 2 because you should only ever have one heading 1 tag on your page, and that's taken up by this header text here by default. All right, so again, I've just got a paragraph here explaining what we're doing here. So we're saying that although we don't have a physical display home in the Tweed Heads, we can show you a virtual one, and we can build obviously in the Tweed Heads as well. So again, I've loaded this full of lots of keywords: Tweed Heads, building, display homes, Australia, obviously. All right, so I do have one called the Madrid, which we'll try and use. What I will show you is I've started a knowledge base article. So this is in our workplace. We've got lots of knowledge articles in there. And I'm just starting one underneath the website heading about the virtual 3D display homes. So I'll make that live after today's recording and add this video here as well. So in here, I've started listing all of our virtual 3D homes that we have here. So you notice for each one of these, we've got a direct link. So you can just open this up on the Matterport website directly, or we've got this embed code, which you can use on the site. All right, so I'm just going to use this Madrid one. I'm going to copy this section here. This is the embed code. You can see there's a little left triangle bracket there with iframe. And at the end, there's an iframe here as well with the right angle bracket there. So I'll copy that. Now, you do need to get yourself a little bit dirty in the code here. We've just copied that, so it's not too difficult. There is a code here button to view the HTML. So we need to paste that into the code section. All right, so we just find the end of where we're working on and we'll paste that in there. Hit the update button. And as simple as that, we've got a 3D display home embedded right there. All right, so we may want to continue adding a bit more content after that as well. Or even before it. So just depending on where you put the cursor, you can paste it in. So you can type this directly in here, but I've just got this pasted into another notepad. So I'll make that section a, oops, just correct that paragraph. I'll make that a heading 2. All right, so again, trying to get lots of keywords in here. All right, so I'm using some steep block terminology here as well. And narrow sites. And again, virtual display homes, using that as much as we can. All right, so another trick here is to start linking as well. So the more you can link your other pages in your website, it tells Google that you're putting importance onto that page. So we might want to link through to the Madrid 160 design so your clients can get more detail. And doing this, so if a client lands on this page and they're clicking links to visit other sections of your website, it's telling Google that they're interested in your content. So that's another flag that Google uses to let people, or it uses it for its algorithm just to make sure that your page is more important than other pages in its searching. All right, so if I just open up our designs page, and I'll do a quick search for our Madrid. Go to the Madrid 165, and I'll just copy the URL directly from here. So we'll highlight, oh, it's 160 actually. So click on the Madrid 160, and I'll copy this part here. All right, highlight that, click onto the hyperlink button there, and paste that in. All right, everywhere you see that Madrid 160, we can make that a link and use that address there. Excellent. Let's see how this is looking so far. So if I save that, we'll click onto our newly created page. All right, so this I actually did before as well. So I've added the hero image there. I'll just take that out to show you what that would look like without it. All right, so without the hero image, this is what it looks like. So I'll go through again how to add that in there for you in a second. So it looks a little bit plainer, obviously, without it. All right, so this is what we've got here. We've got a paragraph at the top here. We've got some links that can be clicked on. So if we click on these, that would take a client to this page. And obviously we've got our 3D as well. right, so we can add a little bit more content by going back to the admin page, and we'll edit our display home page. All right, so we might even throw the floor plan in here as well. So I've got some text about the floor plan. I've got some more mentions here about the Madrid, different sizing here. So again, I'm using some extra keywords for the Tweeds region, small block, narrow sites. All right, so Madrid 165, I'll just get that address. Use the hyperlink button. And there's Madrid 155. We'll add a link for that as well. All right, so right here we can put the floor plan, and you would do that by clicking on the Insert Image button, and you would upload that from your desktop. So I've already got the floor plan that I've uploaded previously, but you just follow through the prompts with this button. And again, for SEO purposes, you'd fill out this alternate text as well. So I might call this Tweed display home floor plan for narrow block. All right, so again, this sort of tells Google how to index this page, but the benefit here also is that when people are searching Google Images and they're looking for a floor plan for a narrow block, this might also show up in the Google image search as well. There's our floor plan. Let's save that and we'll take a look. All right, so we're quickly building out a nice page here. So it might even be better as a few photos in here as well. So we'll go back and add that. Add those into here. Again, just upload them with the upload button. I've got a couple here. All right, so again, we're building that page nice and quickly with some images in there. Gives a good visual to how the house sits on the block. All right, a few last touches that we might have here is we'll put the hero image back at the top and maybe even just some links at the bottom to other display homes. All right, so to do the hero image, we'll edit that hero image. I'm just going to drag and drop an image into here. So this is an actual photo of that display home on the inside. All right, we've got our hero image back at the top there again. And we'll add those links at the bottom now as well. All right, so we can direct people back to other display homes. So you can continue on down this page and add as many of these 3D walkthroughs as you like on this page. Or you could create a bit of a menu structure and add 3 or 4 or more separate pages for each display home. Or in this case, I'm just going to link back to our main INH site. So we've got our display homes page here, which lists all of these ones as well. So I'll copy that address and I'll just paste that into here. That's just made a link there for us. All right, save that one. So now if a client gets to the bottom and they want to see more, they can simply click on that link, take them straight through to this part. All right, probably the last thing we need to do is go through and tidy up where this menu item sits. So usually you'd have your contact and your news on the very right-hand side of your menu. So we'll just move that a few places over. So we go to admin and go to edit page order. So here's a list of all your menu items. We can just simply click and drag that up a little bit. Save that one. And instantly that's moved over. All right, we can see we've got a few on the line there. So if anyone's got any questions, please let me know. All right, so again, just remember these resources are available in the Knowledge Library. They'll be there after this webinar has been recorded and uploaded. I'll let you know once that's in there, but please make use of it. It's a great way to try and get some SEO keywords for display homes to drag customers into your site. All right, have a great afternoon, everyone, and we'll see you next time.